Nah, she'll be okay. That's my dream girl you're talking to. Watch this.
Quite literally.
Shing!
She smacks her face off of the box. Thanks a lot.
That's like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Come on. Hello and welcome back to some more of The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we finished the Eagle Tower.
Yay.
Which for me is the hardest dungeon of the game. The next one, it's tricky, it's long, but it doesn't make me go, what do I do?
Doesn't make you turn into me.
Oh, what do I do, George? Oh, what do I do?
Also, if you guys hear any weird noises, the raccoons are knocking on the windows.
They're back.
Yeah. We were setting up and you were like, what's that? And I was like, it sounds like one of the raccoons are at the window.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
What now?
What now?
Why now?
I was like, oh, I think there's a raccoon at the window.
And I was just like, glorious.
We went over and yelled at it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of here.
Hey, you, get off my cloud.
Why are you so fluffy? Huh?
Okay, so before we enter the final area, I'm going to try to gather the remaining heart pieces.
Nice. I also spent an entire evening out in the cold rain, so I'm a bit sniffly. So I pre-apologize for any weird
but
sniffles.
you killed it at that night market. So tell us about it.
It could have done better.
The weather could have been better, number
was
one.
not super prepared when it came to like my lighting and things like that, because at a night market they don't have provided lighting.
Well, that was the second night market you've done. And the first one only went until I think like 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it went to 9. It was like 6 to 9. This one was 4 to 11.
Yeah.
So it was really long. It was fun though. It was like there were a lot of people.
Nice. I'm glad.
So it's definitely one of...
So think about it. If it was a beautiful day, there'd be 3 times as many people. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was like
fox bit
40
me.
degrees and raining. Like it stopped raining for a big part of the show, but it was just like misting.
Okay.
So everything was still wet.
So it's kind of like this mysterious forest here.
Yeah.
A little bit of a mist, wet ground.
Like I came home and had to wring out my sweatshirt. Which I do need to call the mechanic because my car heater doesn't work.
Ooh, alrighty.
So I was just cold.
All right.
With cold air blowing on me. So.
I just turn it off. I'm just like, nope,
well,
not
the
having
thing is,
that.
if I turned it off, my windows would fog. And I wouldn't be able to see.
Okay.
I tried. I was like, this is cold.
Guess I'm just gonna have to deal.
But yeah, it was nice. It was called the Witching Night Market. Mm-hmm. So it was like all witch themed. Like all the vendors were selling like witchy things. You could like make your own hat, make your own broom. There were like a ton of people dressed up in costumes.
I saw a couple of your snaps, and I saw you like kind of like leaning over and checking out some of the costumes nearby.
Well, like I went with my sister because she has a bakery business and she was selling cupcakes and stuff, and like we had said like, okay, if you have to go to the bathroom, like I'll watch your booth because we were back to back, so it was kind of just like 360 sales. People looking from all sides. So if she had to go somewhere, I would look, I would take care of her booth. If I went somewhere, she would take care of mine.
Gotcha.
But like she was so busy that if I left, there was a chance that she wouldn't be able to like turn around.
You dick!
Because her line was insane. We were right next to a place selling moonshine, and everyone thought
so
that...
it was like cupcakes and moonshine.
Yeah. Well, everyone thought that the line was for the moonshine, and it wasn't. It was for the cupcakes. And I mean, there were people walking up, like, we've seen people walking around with these cupcakes all night, and we finally found you. She was like, I'm not hiding. Like, Jesus.
That's a good thing, though. People are just like, we're seeing this product, and we're trying to find it.
She sold like 40 dozen cupcakes.
Come in.
Yeah.
Come in,
so
my
she did
child.
really, really well.
You did really well. She did really, really, really well.
Well, like, she was just more prepared than I was. She had a generator.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw. So I did go out and buy a generator.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it on the table.
I saw it on the table.
It's the kind that has to be plugged into your car.
Oh.
So, and at this particular
Wah, wah.
festival, like, we couldn't have
Your
our
car
cars.
wasn't here. Yeah.
So I was like, well, a lot of good that freaking does me. So I'm going to return it and see if I can find, like, an actual generator.
Okay.
But yeah, she had a generator, so, like, her booth was all lit up, whereas I had, like, string lights. Mm-hmm. But I only had one string of string lights, so it was quite dark.
So it looks like our front porch.
Yeah.
Where we just have the one string, and
Yeah.
it's just like,
It was
this
just
doesn't
like-
do anything. Even the raccoons are like, idiots. Fools.
Like, it's enough that you're not going to trip and fall on anything, but it's still, like, people were having a hard time looking at, like, my paintings and stuff.
Okay.
So,
All right.
whereas I had planned on taking a lot more of the lights, but I was not prepared. Like, I needed to take an extra day to get everything together.
Yeah. These are annual, right?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be better prepared for next year.
Casey is a part of it.
No kidding.
Jeff's Casey, yeah.
Was she there?
Yeah.
Just
I
say
didn't
hi?
see her because she was running her own shop.
No
But-
kidding. I'll have to message Jeff about that. No idea. I would have had Jeff stop by and be like, hey.
Yeah, but she
If he was there.
she wanted to know if I could do the Christmas one, but the Christmas one is 3 days, and I know they're not going to give me 3 days off of work.
Oh. Aw.
Especially because it's a full weekend, so it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's
Gotcha.
just no way they're going to give me a full weekend.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
But in any case, it was nice. A lot of people in costume and everything. There was like a guy on stilts juggling.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was really neat. There was another guy on stilts wearing like the pumpkin mask.
If the weather's nice next year, I'll take off and be like, all
Yeah.
right, let me check this out.
Yeah. Oh my, so you're not a coffee drinker, but there
I
were
am not.
2 different coffee places there, and it was some of the best coffee I think I've ever had.
You
So-
say that often.
Well, like,
You say that often.
No,
I
I
wonder
don't.
what your point of comparison is. No, that's the line
oh,
from Labyrinth.
I was like,
That's
I
not
was
fair.
like, no, I don't.
That's not fair. You say that often. I wonder what your point of comparison is. As he flaunts the Bowie bulge.
Yeah. I've never really noticed the Bowie bulge. I was always like stuck on his eyebrows.
Once you see the Bowie bulge, you cannot unsee the Bowie bulge.
It was the 80s.
I was just like, how did I miss that? Like, he is
'Cause
like,
when you're a
nothing,
kid, you're
nothing,
not
tra-la-la,
like-
and he's tormenting the one character, but rewatching it, he is like right next to this character's face, and I just imagine the dude in costume like, don't say anything about Bowie's bulge, don't say anything about Bowie's bulge. Stick to the line, stick to the script, stick to the line, stick to the script.
Yeah. But no, it was a very interesting night. But the one coffee place, I was like, dude, throw in a little mini library, and that is like my dream.
Oh, he had the right aesthetic.
So, well, it's a traveling coffee.
Oh, cool. So it's like a caravan.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And it's called Coffin Bean.
Coffin bean. Okay.
And the car that hauls the little trailer with the coffee shop in the trailer is a hearse.
Oh my.
And it's all like, all the drinks are like morbid themed or like horror movie themed.
Gotcha.
And I was talking with the one lady while they were making the coffee because they were doing pressed espresso, which I know that doesn't mean anything to you.
It does not.
So pressed espresso is where you grind the beans and then you have to like shimmy them around and then pat it into the little cup. Mm-hmm. And then you pour the water over the little cup until it is the right amount.
All right.
It takes a long time, but it's like the best way to have espresso.
Okay.
So we were just chatting and I was like, wow, you know, that's you guys are really busy to use pressed espresso.
Aw, little Marin stuck up here. Hey, want to see me do a Spider-Man?
Grow some wings, bitch.
Nah, she'll be okay. That's my dream girl you're talking to. Watch this.
Quite literally.
Shing!
She smacks her face off of the box. Thanks a lot.
That's like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Come on now, we're a little more Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland. We save the girls.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun night.
Overall, rather wonderful.
Very, very cold though. Very cold.
The cold does bother me anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm not Elsa.
I'm going.
It would have been fine if it wasn't raining.
Oh, so the opposite of our wedding reception, where it's like the rain didn't bother me. It was that
the wind. Yeah. Because it wasn't.
Even my dad's teeth were chattering.
It wasn't super windy. It was literally it was misting.
Yes.
So like I couldn't use my card reader because
you told me
everything was wet. So my phone was saying like that my port was wet.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't plug anything in. It would like sound off this alarm and tell me to immediately unplug.
Oh.
Yeah. So like I did lose some sales because people needed to pay with a card and my card reader wasn't working. So
Puppers, keep an eye out next year for the Witch Night Market.
Yes.
We might have to do like a short or a video to like tease it, to be like, hey, come on down to the night market.
I mean, I posted a lot on my art page on Facebook.
Nice. Marketing.
Yeah. Me and all of my 85 followers.
Giggity. Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fine. They interact with my stuff. That's all I can ask for.
Yep, so long as you interact. Alrighty. We got ourselves another hot container. We rescued Marin. Let's head on up. Oh boy. Oh dear.
Heading on up.
Heading on up. Heading on up. Heading on up. Heading on up. There'll be cheeseburgers in paradise. But anywho, ooh, secret staircase. Don't mind if I do.
Link's like, and away we go.
Ah, another one of these, no problem. Take out the magic powder and piss off the demon.
He said, excuse me.
Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge.
That's how I feel when Wesker
you
lets
ready?
in the middle of the night.
Fine, I'll let you have more arrows. Are you ready? I curse you with more junk to carry. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Take care and see you again.
Alright, so now we have maxed out arrows. It's a neat feature, but I never run out of arrows.
Yeah.
And now I truly won't.
I do like that for like arrows and bombs and things like that, you can kind of like grind.
Well, in newer Zeldas, it's cooldown.
Yeah.
I believe it first was in A Link Between Worlds where there was like a cooldown meter. So after you use an arrow, it's just like, whoop, cooldown, and then you can use another arrow.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you can only...
You have to use...
In the older ones, it was like you start out with like 30, and then you can get up to 60, and then I think max at 90 or something
What I mean
like that.
is like if you use all of your arrows and you need more, you can like go outside the dungeon and then walk back in, then go outside the dungeon and then walk back in, because every time you break the vases, there's more arrows inside.
Yes.
So.
Oh yes, they're compensating. Okay.
Was that you chirping?
That came from behind me.
There is no animal behind us.
There is no animal behind me, at least to my knowledge.
I just upset myself.
Shields up!
Because I'm like, oh, the cats are in here nice and cozy, and I'm holding them and snuggling them and petting them, and the raccoon is at the window just like, family. And then I got sad. It's okay. I'm sure when they get into the trash again, I'll be mad again. Or, you know, the fact that they live in our porch roof.
Yeah. That too. Alrighty. So right up here is the final dungeon. But first, Old Man Aurora, the head of the turtle is in your way. Put life into it and it will move. It's true. Bye. Click. All right. Oh, cool. Pterodactyls. Having fun with the cats.
I have her whole head and face and neck in my sleeve. She's not a happy camper.
Baby girl. She's a cuddle bunny.
I just absolutely love it. The one night you were just super tired, I guess, and like
Yeah.
I went downstairs and I came back up and you were asleep and both of you were just passed out.
Oh, is that the one I kept the picture of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just so cute. I was
Oops. Didn't mean to play the song again. Quit playing music, Link. We have to fight. This is the Guardian of Turtle Rock.
He's like, oh, my bad. I just felt the vibe.
So you gotta blast off the stone armor first. And then you can just slash at the soft underbelly. Oh, careful. Oh. Starting to reveal his scaly underneath.
Ah,
Yeah, he's kind of like a big old dinosaur.
he looks like a gator.
He is like a gator. Either that or like an angry brontosaurus. He's the guardian of Turtle Rock. I mean, he could also be like a giant turtle. Maybe. I don't know. He has more of a snapper than a snoot, like a beak. Turtles have like beaks, don't they?
I mean, yes. It's like their whole face is rounded into a beak.
I got you.
So it's not like a bill.
Mm-hmm. But it's different from like a gator snoot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go in.
Snoot.
Snout, snoot. I say what I want. It's like I tell my coworkers, when you get married, you lose a lot of shame. Took you a while for that to register.
Well, I was trying to think, like, we don't really do anything that's, like, too embarrassing.
I just say a lot of derpy things, and I'm very animated, I've been told.
Yeah.
Like, I could be very animated.
Well, I
People are
was
just
thinking
like,
about it, but
"Did
then
you
I...
just..." And then I'm just like, you lose a lot of shame. when
But
you
then I
get
thought
married.
about the time I got out of the tub and dislocated my hip, and
Yeah.
and you had to put my pants on.
Well, I just got a text that said, I fucked up.
I was like, I have to at least keep my pants on.
There are a lot of mini bosses in this dungeon. Got ourselves a blue Hinox, but it doesn't
I-
matter because I'm powered up.
Do that dance
Dead already.
quite often at work.
The death whale. Hey, can you go in for overtime?
No.
So this is interesting. Those can make a path for you to walk on, but if you fill all the squares, you unlock a treasure chest. This is very important later on. Filling out the squares, because there's going to be moments where it's just like, damn it, I think I need another key. Well, did you fill out all the squares? If you did, you shouldn't be low on a key now, will you?
I don't think you can kill... Oh, you can kill the fireballs.
Yes, we learned that that's the purpose of the magic boomerang. You can kill them. Same with the anti-fairies. You can kill them with boomerangs.
Okay.
Woohoo! So yeah, I don't remember you having too much trouble with this dungeon.
No, I feel like this one was pretty straightforward.
Like, there's a lot of mini-bosses, and, like, it can be challenging, sure, because it throws a lot at you.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as confusing as the Eagle Tower. And I am super overpowered. I got the Koholint Sword, I got the Blue Mail. These mini-bosses are just going downtown.
Yeah. Whereas I don't think that I had that. I definitely know I didn't have the sword.
No, you said you didn't get the Koholint Sword because you only collected a few seashells.
Yeah, I think I had like 7 seashells.
And I forget if you went with the red mail or the
did.
blue. You went with the red mail. Okay. Well, that makes you as powerful as the Koholint Sword. Just if you had the red mail and the Koholint Sword, you'd be uber powerful. But you'd also have lousy defense. Whereas I have the blue mail and the Koholint Sword, meaning I have good strength and good defense.
You're well-rounded.
Yes, I'm well-rounded. Now these demons...
I'm well-rounded, just in a different way.
Oh, stop. I'm in shape. Round is a shape.
Round doesn't?
Every time you get discouraged, I'm just like, look at this girl. Look at how she just
Look at Luna,
flaunts her
she's
little
like,
belly
look at my belly.
as it flaps, as it sways back and forth.
I know it's not good for her, and I've been working on doing things to make her exercise more, because she is a very active cat.
She very much can be, but she also doesn't care.
But it is so funny when she is pissed that I have not filled the food bowls, and she's sassy running and just watching her little belly swing from side to side. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Sassy belly.
Alrighty. But there is a lot of back and forth in this dungeon, I will say that.
I swear she spoke words today.
Oh yeah, what were those words?
Get me out of here, you horrid woman!
I accidentally locked her in the closet again. No, she, like, whenever I came downstairs and I was, working on getting the pets what they needed, the water and stuff like that, she was, like, yelling at me. And I had already put food in the bowl, but I pushed her bowl back more so she can't just reach up with her paw and, like, dump it on the floor.
Yeah.
So she has to jump up to get it. And she was like yelling at me, and I was like, Luna, I already put it in the bowl. And she went, when? And I was like, like 20 minutes ago. She sassy walked out there. I was like, God damn this cat.
That's funny. Run! I could see that. Haha. See, the nice thing is when you use the boomerang, you get so many fairies.
Yeah.
So if you have bottles, you can keep them for later. If you take a little bit of damage, you can just eat a fairy or scoop up a fairy, however you want it to be done. Oh yeah, I gotta post that in the Discord.
Pulls out Link throwing up fairy parts.
I'll definitely make that number one. Make it so, number one.
But I love it. I know when Luna's mad at me because whenever I go, Luna, I love you, she doesn't answer me. Whereas usually she'll like meow or something back at me.
Okay, neat.
So when she's mad at me, she just looks
She
at
just
me.
looks at you. Alrighty.
I'm like, I didn't lock you in there on purpose, I swear.
She lets you know. But it's okay. There was someone that was happy that Luna was locked in the closet today.
Oh my goodness, boobies.
Boobies was bonding.
So I was cleaning up, and whenever I was straightening up the bedroom, I like sat down on the bed for a minute, and she like, I felt someone rub up against me, and I thought it was Luna, and I turned, and it was Boobies, and I was like, she never jumps up on the bed. And then she literally just napped on the bed for like 2 hours while I was cleaning our upstairs.
I thought it would be momentary. So when you showed me the snap, I was just like, "Aw, that's cute. They're bonding." And then I came home and she was sleeping. I was like, "Oh my god,
She's still
there!"
Yeah,
I thought she'd have
she
nestled
stayed
in,
there.
and then you like stir, and she's like beep, and then leaves.
No, she stayed there because I was up here cleaning, and then I left to go to the grocery store. And when I came home and put the groceries away, I came back upstairs, and I like laid down for a few minutes just because I was tired. And she just stayed on the bed. I didn't take a nap. I ended up getting up in like 15 minutes to cook dinner.
Oh.
And then after I made dinner and took the dog out, I went up to finish my book, and she just stayed there.
Well, how about
And
that?
I came home. That was my day, everyone, puppers.
Well, it cheered me
I
up
lived
for my
such
shitty
an
day at work.
exciting life. I cleaned. I went
But at least
grocery
you were
shopping.
warm.
I was warm for a little bit.
Oh, it was still very cold. Oh shit. Nope.
Well, I started the day out really chilly, so I
Okay.
had on a sweater, and then after cleaning up, I was getting really warm, and I was like, oh, okay, like maybe it's a little warmer outside today, so I put on a t-shirt, and then I got really cold again. So I was like, you know what, sweater it is.
Yeah, 'tis that weather, 'tis the weather. Okay, there's a crystal here. I don't know what it does, but we'll keep that in mind. Oh no, I already screwed it up. So how this works is you flick the control stick with the direction you want it to move. So if you flick it down, then you gotta be like, whoop, down, left, right, ah.
Yeah. I remember this one being like...
The problem is, like, my control stick is a lot more sensitive than I consider it.
Yeah.
So, like, all I do is, like, flick it a little bit. Like, you see me play Ys.
Yeah.
I'm always popping up that quick menu button for the map. So, for me, it's just like, oh, you just gotta barely tap it. Because if you barely tap it, it's going in the other direction.
Well,
Damn
I'm
it.
just saying, I'm trying to remember how you fill up that entire space.
So, I think this time I get it. So, it's just like up, down, right at the end.
Yeah, because I do remember it took me a couple tries.
Well, that last try wasn't the stick. That was me just being like, oops, I did it wrong.
Yeah.
So I will take fault for that. The ones earlier, I'm just like, oop, oh, hang on, gotta control the stick properly. I'm shifting gears here.
Lava.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Aha! You fell for the chest trick. You dolt. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Link's just like, I don't want to go in that room.
Well, maybe I can dash over and reach the other end. All right, hang on. So I have 2 keys. So I just need the doors in which to use them. Oh, we haven't gone
I
up
do
here
remember
yet, have
this
we?
part.
Well, because you have to take the left path, the right path, and then the north path. And then I think there's a whole other segment beyond that. Because there's a moment when you go outside.
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. This is what I need to do. Okay, this one I don't think you have to fill all the way. You just have to make a bridge.
Yeah.
Like a bridge over troubled lava, I will set you down. Haha, I cheated. I did a diagonal. Oops. All right, we'll come back there.
Hot cold, hot cold.
Well, I'm hot and cold. All right. No. All right, so that's just a shortcut. Is it up here? No. Alrighty. So I need the tool to get rid of those ice blocks. Okay, there's the crystal. And we're back here. So this is when I start swinging around a little bit, and I'm just like, uh-oh.
Where am I?
All right, so I cleared out the bottom for the most part. It's the top half that I have to go after. By the way, these are some derpy-looking danger noodles.
They are. I'm a noodle. They're like, it's my first day.
Well, the Zelda series is very weird in the naming of some of the enemies. So, like, keys are bats. The bats are called keys.
Yeah.
But also, keys are called keys. The snakes are called ropes.
Danger noodles.
Danger noodles, get it together now. But ropes aren't too common in the Zelda series. You'll see them every once in a while. I remember in the older Zeldas, how they work is if they see you, they charge towards you. So, like, let's say there's a rope up there in the corner and you get into its line of sight, he'll come chucking. He'll come blit, blit, blit with his little forked tongue.
Oh.
Yay, the map!
Got it.
I definitely need it for this one. Uh-oh. Well,
I'm stuck.
hang on, one of these, there we go. One of these I can drop into the fiery water. Alright, so I went up there last time. Let's go this way. Really? Can't. Okay, that's my key.
Oh, man.
Oh, cabbages.
My cabbages.
My cabbages. Really? I can't. None of them? Oh well. Back down here we go.
What one of these darn things moved?
Which one? Which one? Better hurry. I'm expecting company. Let's try this way.
Things like, I wish my bridges stayed.
Haha! Perfect. Alrighty. In